Welcome back. So here we are in our food forest. I thought this time we would show it to you from a different angle. What angle, you ask? This one. Yep, we got a drone. It's a beautiful tool. We hope to be able to use it to make some beautiful videos of the cars if we ever get to drive the cars. But meanwhile, we have to practice using it, and well, I thought I would use it to show you the garden from a completely different point of view. Also, I've been threatening for a long time to show you around a property. And I thought this would be a pretty good opportunity. I can practice and I can show you around the property at the same time. Let's go take a look. Here's a little red house, looking beautiful as always. A beautiful home nestled in the woods, in a forest, on a mountain, as I always say. We love this place. It's so beautiful here. The story of how we ended up here is a wonderful story, and maybe I'll tell it someday. But I'll just say that it involves a beautiful furry creature that we loved so very much. Let's go take a look around. Now, this is the backyard, and we have the pool, and we have what we used to call the Japanese garden, but you can see that now we've added the vegetable and fruit garden, and I think we've done a decent job of integrating it into the look and feel of the place, you know. The garden looks beautiful, and look at all the space that we've left. There's lots and lots of space around the planters. So it's a garden first, and then we grow vegetables in there. And then, of course, there's the LRH garage. We'll be working on that soon. I can't wait until we get cars in there and start doing videos of the cars. And we tried very hard to incorporate it into the background, and I think it looks okay. I think we've done a pretty good job. Overall, I think it looks fine. Forgive the junk we have sitting around because we're still developing, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. The garden looks excellent. That's Jason. He's down there working on the lighting. He does a beautiful job. What a wonderful young man. I love him so much. Hi, son. Yeah, so I think we're coming along pretty good. The garden is just about finished. Just about. So now comes the garage, and I'm hoping that pretty soon we'll get cars in there. We'll be able to start doing car videos, but there's quite a bit of construction to be done still. And this is what the place looks like from an aerial point of view. You can see how we are nestled inside of a forest. Like I've always said, it's a forest full of wildlife. A forest on a mountain. And a mountain it is. Let's go take a look a little bit higher and see what it looks like. These beautiful trees, this wonderful canopy, they protect us. They provide us with life, basically. And look how beautiful this is. Unbelievable. We are so lucky to live here, to wake up to this every day. What a wonderful place. I can't describe it enough. After a hard day's work, there's always a pool with our little waterfall. Looks pretty nice, and look how nice the garden incorporates from the background. So yeah, I think we did it. I think we were able to actually execute the vision. Look how gorgeous this garden looks. Look how big everything has grown. And then beyond the garden, of course, we have the garage, which we'll be working on soon. What a pleasure it is to see the vision finally come true. Wait until we get the cars going. That's going to be fantastic. So overall, I think we did pretty good. Soon, we'll be able to start doing videos of the interior construction of the garage. The place looks gorgeous no matter which angle you come from. And we have little places all over the place. Like if you look behind that tree, there's actually a small barn hiding there. And we're not going to show you the whole place because some of it's not ready for consumption, like Camp Cucamonga, where I hope to make a cowboy camp someday. That's not ready yet. It's full of junk right now. But I love I love showing off our forest. It's just so beautiful. What an unbelievable place to live in. You know, in Portugal we have a saying, é só saúde. It means it's pure health. And that's what this is. these beautiful protectors, these beautiful trees, as far as the eye can see. There's hardly any houses around. Just a fantastic place to be in. Look at Jason's little playground. We can't get rid of it. It's nostalgic. But yeah, the place looks absolutely gorgeous. It's taken years to develop. We built it by hand, all the three of us, a little bit at a time. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. When you live in a place like this, you don't always remember how beautiful it is. You know, it's really amazing. You live in a beautiful place like this, and you forget that you live in a beautiful place like this. Look at these trees, some of them almost 200 feet tall, protecting us, cradling us. And everywhere there are special little spots. And, sometimes we don't even notice them. We start to take them for granted. And that's a shame, but it is, how life is. I mean, if you look down at the house, you'll see that just to the left is our winery. And below that is our wine cellar. But what I really want you to notice is way to the left, hiding below the canopy, is our picnic area, complete with redwood tables and a huge barbecue made of recovered redwood tables. And yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job of incorporating all of this together. And look how beautiful the forest looks. As far as the eye can see, just beautiful trees. When you live in a place like this, you're so lucky. But after a while, you don't see it anymore. When Dagmar and I first saw this drone footage, it reminded us of how lucky we are to live in such an amazing place. Yeah, everyone pitches in. Dagmar is up there now. She's picking vegetables and trimming the tomatoes back and all that. It's a lot of work to maintain all of these things, so it takes all of us, and we work very hard at it. But boy, is it worth it. What a beautiful place. And I'm so glad the garden came out pretty much as we intended it. It's very, very nice. Can't complain about that. Oh, there's Dagmar. Hi, baby. I think she's picking peas. Yeah, the garden looks gorgeous, right? I mean, it really looks beautiful. And, well, that's home. That's what it looks like. Just nestled in. We've kept most of the property wild, and I'm glad we did. It just protects us. It's just a great place to come to from work. You leave the rest of the world behind. How lucky are we, huh? To live in a place like this? Sometimes you just can't thank your lucky stars enough. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Well, it's time to come back to Earth. I hope you've enjoyed this nostalgic look at the Little Red House. And let's get back down into the ground, shall we? Welcome back home. It's pretty nice, we don't know how to use it yet, but nevertheless, it does show how beautiful the garden and the garage are, and how they've added to our little compound here, how they made, our little forest on our mountain even more beautiful and more usable. So I'm hoping that we can learn a lot about this tool and use it to do a lot of beautiful things in future videos. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying our adventure, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.